at my house, it's raining today. Can't even go out in the yard. And so I've been thinking about things we can do while we're cooped up in the house, particularly during this social distancing time. But really, these are things that you could do at any time if you're stuck in the house during a snowstorm or bad weather, those kind of things. So here we go. I got a list of 15 things that we can do. So number 1, watch a movie. You can binge watch on Hulu, the Disney Plus channel, Netflix, any of those things. Number 2, I got a list. Read a book. Read a book, right? If you're in school, you probably have something you're supposed to be reading anyway. Hold on a second. This is the same thing everybody else is putting on their list of things that you can do. I wanted to change it up a little bit, especially if you have kids at home and they might be driving you a little crazy by now. So how about this? How about if you act out a book or a movie that you've seen 100 times? Have the kids do the dance from some of your favorite movies. Even the oldies are really, really good, like Grease, Summer Lovin', or the bamboo dance from, I think it was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Some of those things. Act it out. Be the characters. Or one of your favorite books that you read with your kids. Try doing that, where the wild things are. Okay. You can also play dress up. So if you've been cleaning your house like everybody else, maybe you started going through your closets and you found some clothes that you want to get rid of. Kids love to dress up. Let them take your clothes that you're going to give away, or maybe even just something that you're not too worried that they're going to damage, and let them play dress up and learn to play house and whatever other things that their imagination can bring out. But playing dress up with mommy and daddy's clothes, that would be fun. How about this one? This one is something, hopefully a lot more families do it than what I think, but how about having a sit-down dinner? Make a nice dinner, get out your nice dishes, put some candles or some flowers on your dining room table and eat in the dining room. Have a nice sit-down dinner and just talk and be a family. Or maybe you can have a tea party. And you don't have to be a kid necessarily. I mean, it would be fun to have a little tea party with your kids, but maybe you don't have kids there. Maybe it's just you and some older people in your house, or teenagers who aren't going to want to have a tea party. But you could sit down and have tea, some cookies or a cake. Maybe you bake some cookies and just spend some time being with each other in a nice way. Or how about have a virtual party? We have so much technology at our disposal right now. We could have a virtual party with people that you can't necessarily go or see right now, or maybe they're far away, and you can invite a group of people in and you all agree to do something, and you can play games on through the internet and through chats and different ways of communicating now that we didn't used to have. What about a scavenger hunt? Send your kids, make a list of things that they can find in the house and have a scavenger hunt. Find a bobby pin and find a piece of blue fabric, or whatever you can think of, and have a scavenger hunt. How about just stopping and smelling the roses? It's springtime. If you can get out, the flowers are blooming. Go out, and even if you can't leave your yard, the trees are starting to bud and the birds are twittering and the earth is coming alive again. So go out and enjoy nature. Or stop and smell the coffee. Just take a minute to slow down and look for the beautiful things in life that just keep going, even though we're in a crisis. The world really hasn't stopped turning. So smell the coffee. How about an at-home spa day? Now, this might not work for the boys, or maybe it will. It depends on the boy, I guess. But take some time for yourself and put an extra conditioner on your hair. Do some kind of a mask. Let your children paint your toenails. paint their toenails, you know, just have a spa day. Or even better yet, at the end of the day, when you finally get your kids into bed, take a bubble bath. I love bubble baths. How about dancing around the house? You know, let me tell you a story. When I was a kid, there were some shows on TV. So American Bandstand, Soul Train, they were on in the mornings. And my sister and I used to dance around our living room watching those shows in the morning on Saturday. But I don't remember what night of the week it was. My mother loved Tom Jones. And I can remember certain times when we would actually move the furniture out of the way and we would dance. As a matter of fact, my mom taught me how to jitterbug. I can't remember how to do it, but she taught me how to jitterbug in our living room. And, you know, so dance. Teach your kids some of the crazy dances that you did, or learn a dance from the 70s, like the hustle, or, you know, some of these crazy things that we used to do, the pony and the mashed potato. You know, you can find videos on how to do those on YouTube. And, you know, you can make fun of things that people used to do in the past. Another thing you might want to do, we called it the campfire story game. So we played it when we were camping, but you can do it in the house. And you get everybody and you sit around in a circle. And one person starts telling a story. So they'll say, once upon a time, there was a boy and a girl, and they went for a walk in the woods, and it was nighttime, and they found a house. And you stop there, and it goes to the next person, and the next person says, well, the boy really wanted to go in the house, but the girl was afraid, and so he had to do such and such. And then you just tell part of the story, and you pass it on to the next one, and the story comes out different every single time. So that's something fun, and it gets people using their imaginations again, kids, you know, or you can even do it as adults, but it's fun for the kids. How about rearranging your furniture in your house? Pick a room and rearrange the furniture. Do something different. Put up new curtains. You know, well, maybe not new curtains, but if you can't go to the store, but maybe you have something in storage that you haven't been using for a while. Bring it out. Freshen up the place. Put a new bedspread on the bed, or move your furniture from one place to another. And then the last thing I have, if you have the availability to do this, is plant something. You can plant something in your yard. Even if you don't have a yard, you know, if you have dried beans, you can put those between 2 paper towels and wet them and see how long it takes for them to grow. And that's a good project for your kids, and just see if you can get them to grow. Or if you have some celery, put that in some water, or potato, different things if you don't have seeds. But yeah, it's spring and things are going to grow, and our world is going to continue on, and life is still happening. So I think that planting something reminds us that there's still hope. So it's just 15 little things that I thought of off the top of my head that don't even really cost anything, or very little, that we can do with our families or with each other, just to stay entertained, get past all the sad and depressing and scary stuff that's going on, and keeping our kids occupied, so hopefully they're not driving us crazy. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification so you can get more videos. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. I answer every single question or comment that I get. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day. Stay safe and stay healthy.